Okay, so the most requested song is Savior by Rise Against, and the tabs on the internet show to play it in in standard tuning, a half step down, but I'm going to be playing it in dropped D because it's easier, I think. And so the intro kind of sounds like this. I'm going to play it slow so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and that's going to repeat about the second time. When it goes down here, it's just going to go. And obviously I'm a little bit sloppy at this because I just learned this song because it is the most requested song. I didn't know it before, but I had to learn it for this video. So if I seem a little sluggish or bad at it, it's because I just learned it. But this is correct. So to start off, you want to use your middle finger on the 5th string, 9th fret, and on the 4th string, 11th fret, like that. And you're going to start there. And then you're going to put your index finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string and lift up your pinky like that. Like that. And then you're going to go, this is all on the 4th string, by the way, and it's going to go 9, 11, 9, like that. So what the notes are this. The first one is, and then. Okay, so that's that part. The next part is going to be on the 5th string, 12th fret, 4th string, 11th fret, like that. And then you're just going to repeat that over again. And then this time you're going to go down to the 7th fret on both the 5th and the 4th string. And then you're going to go to the 6th fret of the 4th string like that and lift up that one. So that is. Okay. And then the chorus, or not the chorus, the main riff that plays sounds like this. Okay, and that's really simple. All it is, it's barred on the 4th fret, and then you're going to go up to the 7th fret, and then you're going to do a power chord on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and the next 2 strings on the 7th fret, and you can also play the 6th string open. And then what you're going to do after that is go to 7th fret, and then slide down 1, but you're going to have the 5th string on the 7th fret like that. So that's that kind of cool. And then you repeat that over again, and then it ends on 4. So I'll just play half of it slowly so you can see. Okay, and then it repeats that again, but on the second time it ends on the 4. Okay, and then the lead part that you hear sounds kind of like this. Okay, and then that's going to repeat again, but on the second time again, it's going to end on an octave chord here on the 9th fret. And these are all octave chords. Octave chords are played on the 3rd string and the 5th string, and the 3rd string is always 2 frets higher than the 1st string. And when I'm referring to what fret it is, I'm referring to what fret the first finger is. Okay, so it's going to start on 16, and then it's going to go 12, 14, 16. And then when it goes back up to 16, it's going to go 16, 14, 12. So that slow goes. And then it's going to go back to 16, and you're going to strum that a few times. Okay, and then it's going to repeat it again. And this time it's going to strum 12, and then go down to 11. Okay, and so that goes. Okay, and then the second time, after it goes down to 11, it's going to end on 9. Okay, and then the pre-chorus comes in, and it's the same riff, except it's going to be mostly palm muted, and that goes like this. Okay, and then that's just going to repeat again. That's all the pre-chorus is. Okay, and then the next part of the chorus that comes in is that same power chord I showed you before. It's going to go from here. You're going to slide up 2 frets. So it's going to be 5 and 7, and then it's going to slide up to 7 and 9. Okay, and then second time it goes up to the 7, you're just going to strum the 7 once. And then you'll hear in the song, there's a power chord that's strummed once, and that's just second fretboard. So it goes. Okay, and you can hear that in the song if you listen to it. Okay, and then the next part obviously is the same part that I already showed you, is the chorus, and you can hear that in the song. It's already a part that I showed you. Okay, and then the next part of the song, everything that I've already showed you repeats again, and then when it gets to the bridge, it's going to start like this. Okay, and all that is, they're all octave chords again. I already told you how to play octave chords before. And it's going to go 9, 12, 11, 7. And it's going to repeat that 4 times. And the last time, it's going to slide up to the 15th fret, and you're going to bend that 3rd string. You're just going to bend the 3rd string. You don't have to bend the 5th string if you don't want to. And you'll hear in the middle of this, that part that I just showed you, you hear the lead guitar come in and play this. And that's really simple. It's just 4th fret barred, and then a power chord on the 3rd and 5th fret like that. Okay? And it just goes back and forth between those. And obviously it just ends on that power chord, which corresponds to this. Okay, the next part of the bridge, the rhythm guitar goes like this. Okay, and then after it gets there, I'll show you what comes next. But really quick, those chords are barred on the 4th fret, and then slide down to 2nd fret, and then you're going to play this power chord. It's 5 and 7, and then you're going to slide up to 7 and 9. Okay, and then that's going to repeat. But the second time, you don't go up to the 7. The second time, instead of going up to the, instead of going up to the 7, you go like this. Okay, and all that is the power chord on the 5th right here, and then a bar chord on the 9th, and then a power chord on the 7th and 9th fret, and then a bar chord on the 11th, and then you end with a power chord on the 9th fret. So that slowly goes. Anyways, the next part of the song, the clean part, sounds like this. Okay, and you're just going to repeat that twice, and all you're doing, first of all, the picking pattern, and I'm just going to tell you the order of the strings. It's going to go 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, back and forth. Okay, and what the formation up here, it's going to be 4th string, 4th fret, 3rd string, 6th fret, and you want to have your pinky ready to go to the 7th fret of the 4th string like that. And starting with the 4 and 6, it goes like this. You do that 4 times, and then you go up to the 7 of the 4th string. And then you open on the 4th string. You're always going to leave this on the 6th right here. And the next part, you're going to go from 7 to 6 on the 4th string. Okay, and that is it for the clean part, and obviously it's a lot faster than that. Anyways, you get the idea. Then you hear a lead part come in. I'm just going to leave it on the clean setting right now, but it's distorted, and it goes like this. Okay, it's repeated more than that. I'm just doing a quick version of it. And where your fingers are going to be, you want to put your middle finger on the 2nd string, 10th fret. You want to put your pinky finger on the 12th fret of the 1st string. your ring finger on the 11th fret of the 3rd string, and your first finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, just like that. Okay, and you're going to pick it in order. You're going to go 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. That sounds confusing. I'll play it slowly. And right here, you're going to lift your ring finger and go down to the 9th fret. Okay, and I'll play that one more time without talking. Okay, I'm just going to repeat that one more time. And the last time this is played, you're going to end on the 12th fret of the 2nd string. Okay, and basically you just go back to the chorus again, and I've already taught you how to play that, and I'm going to show you how it ends, but I'm not going to put my distortion back on because I have to stop recording and everything. But when the chorus gets to this part, this is at the very end. You're going to go like this, and then you're going to end on the 4th. Okay, so just in case you don't remember what I said earlier, it's 7th fret barred, 6th fret barred with the 5th fret on the 7th fret, and then you're going to end on 4. And that is Savior by Rise Against, and I'm sure there are some of you that are watching that are going to be like, oh, you got parts of it wrong. Well, I kind of had to figure out tabs to figure it in a drop tuning, and I just learned the song, and there's no other tutorials for it. So anyways, thanks for watching.